Hello, hello, hello. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. I've been slacking. I know. And it's only gonna continue. Let's be honest. Welcome back to my channel, Jaybebold, where I basically slack on posting YouTube videos. Because you guys, never mind. But there's reason behind that. There's lots of reason. And I may be changing my posting schedule again. Life has been extremely busy in the best of ways. Yeah, I couldn't be more thankful for where it's landed me currently. But this video is going to be a get ready with me because I really wanted to film this video, but it was originally supposed to be a sit down video, but I need to go to a work event soon. So you guys are just gonna like do my makeup with me while we talk and discuss what has been going on. Yeah, but welcome back. I did do my hair in like a slick back, which is why this is on, just so the gel can basically mold my hair back. But yeah, what has been going on? So I started a new job, as you can kind of figure since my last like being broke video. The new job has been nothing less than great, to be honest. Bosses are good, co-workers are good, like everyone is super friendly and super like willing to help you. And yeah, I have a feeling that leadership is going to be getting better when it comes to my skills. Right now I'm just putting on primer. I'm not gonna really show you guys what I'm putting on just because that's like a whole ball game. This video is mainly to talk to you guys and tell you what's been going on within my life. So if you find those videos boring, hey, I'm sorry. But yeah, I got a new job, love the job. I am in a manager role, which is super exciting and new for me. And yeah, I just love the opportunity that I was given. I will say something that helped me land my job is just being vulnerable with what I'm looking for, what I want out of life, and just telling someone who I didn't even know if they could help me or at all. I was basically just venting to them my frustrations with the current job market, and that's basically opened up doors for me within the job market, which is how I went through like the interview cycle and got my current position. If you have any questions about products, down below in the comments. Yeah, I feel super grateful and fortunate with where I'm at currently. I guess just with life, this is definitely a different kind of video than my usual, because I'm a depressed girly, let's be real. But yeah, that's super exciting. So that's been keeping me busy, which is why I haven't been able to upload once every other week on YouTube, which is fine. But if you have noticed, I have been uploading like YouTube shorts, TikTok videos, Instagram short form videos. Basically, I've been repurposing like my YouTube shorts on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And honestly, I really thrive creatively when it comes to doing short form content, which again is going to be those 10-second, 30-second videos, because I'm able to truly embrace my creativity on social media, which is what it was initially a part of, what it was all about for me, like being able to continue to be creative. Jesus Christ. Continue to be creative. And as you guys know, I did purchase editing software a couple months ago now, and I haven't been able to use it to the extent that I would want to on YouTube, just because I feel so much pressure to get the video out as soon as possible. And I know the videos are what they are, it gets the message across, but I've been wanting to be more creative with my YouTube videos, and that hasn't been happening to the extent of which I've been wanting that to happen. But my YouTube shorts, if you notice, I do lots of cool things like masking, transitions, that jazz, and it's super fun. And yeah, so the thing is, I'm not gonna hold myself to posting every other week on YouTube any longer. At minimum once a month, and then every other week if I feel so called to, or if I have the time. because as you guys also know, I don't make money from YouTube, which is okay again. It's just a creative outlet. So I need to put my energy and focus full on into my career, which is in legal operations, which I absolutely love. And so obviously that's gonna get more of my time and attention and all of that jazz. But again, I still wanna hold true to a creative side of like who I am as a person. So there's that. If you, for whatever reason, aren't getting like my, what's it called, YouTube shorts, definitely make sure you're continuing to check them out because they're only getting better. And probably pretty soon I'm gonna start including storytelling in my YouTube shorts, so the 10, 30-second, minute-long videos, because they're truly fun. And it's fun putting them together because I can sit with that footage for a couple days because it's only a 30-second clip, and then work with like masking for it and all of that good stuff. I truly do thrive when it comes to short form content. Yeah, what else has been going on? I've been putting on this foundation for such a long time. I went to see Sinners recently, 2 times. It was really good. I would highly recommend that movie if you haven't seen it yet. It was super good. Had cultural symbolism, all that jazz. Love, love, love. It was good. It was good. I know some of you nasties out there only want to see Michael B. Jordan, which you do you. You do you. But it was a really good movie with a good message. I would highly recommend. If you don't know, going to the movies is definitely one of my favorite solo things to do. Yeah. So the first time I went with someone, the second time I went by myself because I needed to rewatch it alone and truly experience that movie. It was super fun. Another thing that I've been finding that's really important is just leaning on the people that you would consider to be like mentors in your life, whether that's family, whoever that may be. Lean on them a little bit more during your time of need. So like with the job economy thing, I had a job, didn't really like the job. It wasn't fulfilling me financially, intellectually, all the things. And so that kind of stuff affects my mental health a lot. Yeah. And I hate that it does, but that's just who I am, and I don't ever see that changing. Hold on. But yeah, just lean on your mentors. Make sure you're expressing what it is that you need, because even if they can't help you, they can help guide you to, hey, the new places that you may like, networking experiences, whatever it may be. Yeah. Thing about this channel is I don't want this channel to die. I don't, which is why I'm like once a month, I'm gonna hold myself to it. That way I can continue to put out quality content, because I know what I'm capable of and I know what I can do creatively, and I would like to continue to be able to do that. But I also wanted to use this experience to remind everyone, or tell everyone, what this channel was initially all about, what it is all about. It's about your average 20-something-year-old going through life and trying to make the best out of her experiences, while also truly experiencing what it is to be in this life. So whether that's mental battles that I'm going through, I wouldn't say I get very particular about like my mental experiences that are going on, but I don't know. I'm an oversharer also, so there's that. But I was in the foster care system. I got adopted when I was 17. I come from great childhood trauma, all of that stuff. And I just want to paint a picture that you can go through all of that in life and still keep trying the best way that you can. Sometimes some days are gonna feel better than other days, but as long as you continue to show up for yourself, it's gonna be okay. And that's what this channel is all about. I share my enjoyments in life, working out, working on myself, things like that, spending time alone, spending time with others, trying new activities, things like that. That's what this channel is all about. And if I basically want to be that YouTube channel for my younger self, the little girl who used to hide in the closet because she was scared everything that was going on in her world. Not to be direct, but yeah, that is what I would love for this channel to continue to be. One of my newest things that I would love to step into is leadership, but how I plan on stepping into being a better leader is I'm currently looking for a leadership program to join. Yeah, but the thing is, they're not free. They're not free. They're quite a pretty penny, but investing in your personal development, leadership development is also something that I've come to terms with because it's not free. It's not like college where it seemed like we were given all of this stuff for free. So I'm probably gonna have to save it to join a leadership program, which is okay. It's just something I want to accomplish. I want to accomplish being a better leader. That way I can show it better for not only myself, but for others. And especially with this new position at work, also I do find it to be like a huge leadership opportunity, which will help me quite a lot with my wants for more leadership opportunities and skills in life. Yeah, so I've been going to the gym right after work, probably 5:30. And today, because I have this event thing that's basically being put on by a mentor of mine to reconnect with people that she's mentored, and she's actually mentored my boss currently, which I think is freaking cool. So my boss will be there. I'm super excited for this event, but also, again, just networking, Networking is really important. That's how I basically got my job. So learn to network with people, learn to connect. And networking is never what can you do for me, but what can I do for you also. That has been a huge important thing to remember. Yeah. Can we talk about the whole hair typing thingy majiggy? Because I went to a hairstylist recently. First of all, I have 2 stories about hairstylists. And the hairstylist, she was hair typing my hair as for parts of my hair are coily, some parts of my hair are more of a looser curl pattern. And she was hair typing me. And I just get so freaking annoyed with the whole coily, curly, whatever. I just feel, you guys may not like this, but I just feel as a Black community, we continue to, freak is my shit. Black community, we continue to set ourselves back by continuing to label unnecessary things. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? So I don't really care for the hair typing thing. I really don't. I got hair. That's all that really matters to me. I get it when it comes to purchasing products, maybe not. Honestly, again, I don't care. I don't care. All you need is a general idea of where your hair sits to know what products you need. Because there's not a time that I purchased a product and it did not do what I needed it to do. And that could just be me and my luck when it comes to picking out hair products. But stop putting yourself in a freaking box. Stop it. Stop. Another topic that goes with putting yourself in a freaking box is oftentimes I get questions from other Black colleagues within not at my job, but in general, on how do you continue to show up in spaces when you feel you don't belong. And honestly, it's what's that concept? Impersonator? No. When you feel you don't belong in a environment, it's called something, but I can truly tell you that I confidently exist in environments where I know that I worked my butt off, or I know that I have what it takes to get to where others around me are. What comes with that naturally is some of these rooms are going to be rooms full of people who don't look like you. Unfortunately, what do? Do you let that harm you? Do you let that tell you that you don't belong there? No, you don't. You show up shoulders high and don't lose sight of who you are as a person, but keep sight of who everyone else is in the sense of what skills do they have, what experiences do they have, anything that's going to give you an idea of how that person got to where they currently are. And unfortunately, if that means you have to work 2 times harder, hey, so be it. What are you gonna do? If not that, just not even attempt to get there? No, not here, not here. That's another topic. I erased the comment on my last video, but the guy, he commented and said, what did he say? You should post more. And I was like, pretty sure I said in my previous videos that I post like every other week, or I try to. Then he was like, it seems like you don't have a job. What? I film most of my videos on the weekend, guys. Again, I don't get paid from YouTube. I don't get paid from social media. So this is all fun and games to me, okay? This is because I want to have a bigger impact on other people. This is how I show up to do that. And that's another thing too, as you get bigger on social media, you start to get rude comments. And then he was like, you should find a husband. That way you can basically rely on him financially. I'm not sure if you guys were aware, but one thing about me is I'm gonna get it financially either way. Legally, of course. But if that means that I need to work extra hours, if that means I need to start a new small business, that's how my whole dog sitting business started, which is something I do on the side. Like, if there's anything that I know, it's hustle to get to where I want to be. And I knew for sure that I did not want to move back in with my parents. And so I hustled. I picked up more dog sitting gigs on top of having a full-time job while still trying to do the things I love, like going to the gym. And that's all to say, like, life is not easy. Life is not meant to be the prettiest. Life isn't meant to be the most smoothest, unfortunately. If you've had it to where it was smooth, pretty, everything was perfect, good for you. Like, I love that for you. But I have not been dealt anything that from the start where it was like, oh, you're gonna be successful. I haven't. I work hard and I try to remember and enjoy the times. But right now, it's like, I know that I have a bigger purpose in life. I want to become a better leader, to learn how to express that. Not only my personal life, but my professional life. I'll be back. And I hope this video isn't just me. Probably is. Just talking about nonsense. I hope this video really resonates with some people, or some parts of it. It's literally been everywhere, which is honestly what I wanted it to be. Like, if I was on my deathbed tomorrow, I don't want to have many regrets. I know we're all gonna say that, hey, I wish I accomplished so and all of these things. Like, no, I want to live my life to the fullest, and while I'm still trying to find balance of it all, of work, YouTube, creating content, learning how to prioritize is definitely like a skill in itself. That's why, like, prioritizing right now, what brings me money, what's gonna keep me living life, you know, the way I want to, at least, is my job that I love, which I'm super grateful. And I know there's people out there who they work jobs just for purely the money, but I truly think this new journey in my life with my job is the start of actually enjoying something that I'm doing. Not just enjoying my work, but enjoying the people that I work with. And I know I'm very fortunate to say that, but things like that, still having a dip in the fitness world, because let's be honest, if you're not in my DMs asking me for fitness advice, I can guarantee you that someone you know is. I'm not that big, but I do get quite a bit of requests for like fitness advice, which honestly is an honor, you know? And it makes me feel good about continuing to show up for myself in the fitness world, because fitness is honestly something that I truly love also. And super grateful for where I am currently. Like, nothing's perfect. I'm still working towards better. Like, right now I'm currently trying to cut. My cardio is pretty high currently, which is the purpose of that. And then also, if you're interested in losing weight, I'm not a fitness trainer, but I can tell you to go into a calorie deficit, eat less than you normally would. It would be helpful to track like your protein, your macros basically, which is your protein, carbs, and something else. I don't know. Look up macros. It's at the top of my head, but I can't pull it out. But track your macros at least one time to get an idea of how much you eat, how many calories you eat. So it's calories, protein, and carbs, how many calories you eat, and try to take off at least from your calories. You'll need to experiment with that, but basically you're eating less of the calories that you intake. If you've ever tried this one size thing, it's like a very toxic hairspray. That's how it smells, literally. Let me take this off, actually. Also, if you have any idea, I'm gonna try to do mini twist on my head for my next hairstyle. I was supposed to go to get my hair braided, to get goddess braids. The braider texts me and she's like, 2 hours before, already blew out my hair because they require you to blow out your hair to do braids. Hey doll, can we actually reschedule? I was very devastated, actually. I've never gotten that message before. So I always think people are exaggerating. When I tell you I started crying, and when I tell you she wasn't messaging me back when I said, I actually can't do that day. Is there any way I can come in today? And so didn't hear back from her. Guess what I did? I continued to drive that way. I was like, just in case she changes her mind, I'm already right around the corner. I went to the hair store, which is by, I guess, the studio she works out of, and just bought hair because she was like she provides the hair, so that was cool about her. Then I was like, if I need to reschedule, I'm already at a hair store. She never texted me back. It's okay. Never text me back. And then my appointment was like at 3:30. She finally texted me back like at 7 something. And she's like, your refund, blah, 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 blah. I was gonna take her to small court, whatever it's called, small business, because I know the deposit was only $50. I did pay can't even talk. I did pay the deposit, okay? Which is why I was like, I'm gonna take her to court. But she messaged me. But yeah, I started crying because I really wanted braids. Anyways, put this on. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna put this on. Also, I have a couple sinking funds in motion, which is basically a sinking fund is basically setting money aside for a specific purchase that may not necessarily be a need. And one of them is a Dyson Airwrap, because it's expensive, okay? And so I'm still researching it to see how it does with my type of hair. Yeah, because if I don't need to purchase it, then I won't. But if you know anything about it, let me know. On top of like professional clothes, so I am fully remote, but there's definitely opportunities to get together with the team, and I want to be iced out, okay? But affordably. Yeah, I need to stop to get a Red Bull. I know I said that I was gonna quit Red Bulls, but guys, as much as I love my job, it just makes me want like a nice crispy Red Bull. That's pretty much it for this video. We talked about quite a bit. We talked about my new job, my love for that, what I'm wanting to accomplish in my life, leadership skills. We talked about sinking funds. We talked about a lot of stuff. Yeah, what can I say? I'm really good at yapping. But if you guys really like have an urge to see some sort of specific content, let me know and I'll see what I can do, whether it's in long form or short form content. But like I said, I'm gonna hold myself to uploading at least once a month. That way I can still get out quality content, because I'm sitting with that content for such a long time that if I decide that I really want to get creative with this one, I can be able to fit that into my schedule, okay? If you guys think about it, I wake up at 6, I start work at 8 to 5, okay? And then I go to the gym for 2 hours, okay? Between all of that, that's Monday through Friday, okay? During the weekday, sometimes I honestly don't feel like editing videos, so just consider that when it comes to looking at my content, and just truly appreciating where it's coming from. On weekends, as much as I want my weekends to fully be for relaxing, chores, meal prepping, yeah, being an adult is quite a lot, but that's what this channel is about. I'm super lucky to, I guess, even have the opportunity to be an adult firstly, and to share it with you all. So if you like this video, so if you like this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and also leave a comment. I do love hearing from you guys who truly interact with my content. I know that my viewership is low, but I'm gonna continue to show up for this channel and show up with my short form videos, which again is truly where I shine. The little 30-second minute clips, I love those, okay? I love those because I can truly get creative, okay? Or it's showing up with my YouTube uploads. But thank you as always for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.